This 1963 Corvette was lost in a barn for 50 years. The original owner parked it there in 1971, and it didn't run again until a few months ago.
If you have any questions or comments about what we've done to this thing, or what we have next on the build plan for it, let us know in the comments below.
Today, we're working in the shop. We're working on the 63 Vet today. Tell us what we're doing on the Vet.
We're gonna pull the front end apart on it. We've got to lower the front. We've got to change the control arm bushings. There's a couple other bushings we got to change around on there, but it sits too high, so we got to cut the springs and lower it down.
And our buddy Nate is gonna stop by later, and we're gonna put a new exhaust manifold gasket on his truck.
It's gonna be a full day.
28 and 8.
What do you want it to be?
26.
So maybe 2 inches should be the goal.
Yeah, try to cut an inch off the overall height.
2 inches it is.
In order to get the springs out, we got to take the shocks out of here first. So the shocks got to come out, and then we can get to the spring. The worst case, we can take the radiator shroud off, and we'll just put the impact on there and zip them off. So next, we got to drop the 2 bolts out of the bottom so we can take the shock out.
There she is.
And the shock is out.
Sway bar links. And I think we have new ones somewhere.
Those have seen better days.
So this 63 Corvette was a barn find from back in Ohio. And Fred Jr. here went all through it and made it what it is today.
It's not so much a restore operation, but this was just to get it back on the road and running operation.
It's almost springtime. Those were new springs?
These were new springs.
Well, they got to come out.
They do have to come out. Next, we're going to loosen the ball joint on this thing and break the control arm loose from the knuckle assembly, and then we're going to take the spring out. It might be a little bit of overkill, but we're going to wrap the chain around there because nobody likes flying springs.
Nobody.
That'll do, I guess.
So for our next trick, we're going to gingerly let the jack out and have the spring come out.
That's the plan anyways.
That is the plan. Is that brake line gonna bind?
Down she goes. Crash, boom, bang.
Oh, that's so bad.
Oh, it ain't there yet.
Watch yourself. Well, we didn't get lucky enough with the brake line being long enough, so we're going to bleed some brakes too. So we probably could have saved ourselves some heartache and taken the bottom ball joint off and left the hook knuckle attached for the brake line, but we've never had it out on this, so we decided it would be better to do it on the bench.
Let's see if it has enough now. Still have to.
It's pretty loose.
Yeah, I don't think it's under much tension actually.
No, it's not. Scoop him right on it there. All right, got our new spring out. Let's get the rest of the control arms off and we'll cut some springs and put it back together.
Alright, we got 3 nasty bolts. Let's hope they don't break.
I think they're gonna break. The top one is the easy one. Well, what do you think our plan of action should be here? Do you want to take the hood off and take that core out of there?
Yeah. As much as we didn't want to, we're gonna pull the radiator. Well, that's got all kinds of room.
Maybe the radiator doesn't have to come out. We've freed up quite a bit of room in here, so
I think without that shroud, we're good.
I like it.
Alright, one down. Another one all the way. Yeah. There it is.
Don't break. Before we get crazy here, we don't want to lose the shims. Grab that whole stack of those things.
Wiggle, wiggle.
And that's the front. That one's loose enough.
Guess it's going out that way.
I guess it's coming out that way. One very crunchy control arm.
Nice.
Press some
Alright.
bushings and see what we can't do.
Next up is the lower control arm.
Alright, now we're going to take the nuts off the lower control arm shaft, see if we can't get that out, and hopefully they don't break.
Let's hope they don't break.
They're spinning. Alright, let's try the back one. Alright, I think if we pull that milk crate, it'll drop.
Alright. I'm ready. Oh, she's heavy. It's a big heavy one. Well, it's putting a bind on that bolt. It's the only thing.
I know. That's why I was wondering if I just stick this thing
Give me the milk crate back.
You want the milk crate back?
Give me the milk crate back.
That's all she wrote.
There she is. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's crunchy.
Our buddy's here with his truck now, so we're going to replace his exhaust manifold.
We've already replaced the exhaust manifold gasket and the manifold on this, but the gasket doesn't want to cooperate, so we found a better one to reseal it with.
Maybe there on the last hole.
That's where it was before.
I think that's it.
Alright, well, we'll put the new gasket on.
Yeah, let's clean it up a little bit.
New gasket on. Do you hear that? Neither do I.
Runs great. Thanks, guys. So we got both those control arms out of there. Nothing broke. They didn't come out as bad as we thought they were going to. Now we're going to take both the cross shafts off of there, put some new bushings on it, cut our springs, and put it back together again.
We're going to take a half a coil off and see what kind of ride height we can do.
Butter.
Nice.
That's what we want.
Boom, bada, boom. Alright. Very nice.
Well, this ought to work.
Genius.
So we got all the control arms out, and after further inspection, the top ones aren't too bad, but the bottom ones are beyond saving. So we're gonna go ahead and order some new control arms.
So we're gonna put the whole thing back together the way it is until we get some new control arms.
We still need to make a roller out of it, so
It's gotta roll. We've got a bunch of parts ordered for this thing so we can wrap up this project. When we're finished with that video, I'll put a link to it right here.
Until then, we'll see you next time.